Everybody wants to get rich inside of Roblox Jailbreak. So today, my goal is to get any level 5 hyperchrome. And if you don't know what a hyperchrome is, it's literally the rarest color in the entire game. So today, I'm going to try and get one. You'd probably think that the best way to get a hyperchrome is by trading. But now that is partly true. But another way is to trade for a level 3 or level 2 hyperchrome. And then do a bunch of robberies and get that level 3 or level 2 all the way up to a level 5 hyperchrome. So that's what we're going to be doing. So, I'm just going to join my friend's private server. And we're going to be prisoner. But, how are we going to be robbing the bank? And how are we going to escape the prison? Well, there's many glitches that we can do. One of them being this one, where you literally just jump up and down, and then you can fly, or then you can jump over the fence. But another one, where you can use an emote, and just clip through the fence. Sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time it does. And we're going to do the same thing to rob the bank. We're just going to do the clip in. We're just going to clip inside the bank. So we're going to be robbing all the robberies until the mansion opens. And as soon as the mansion opens, we're going to be going straight to it because the mansion has 2 times chance to get a hyperchrome from. So the mansion is definitely the best robbery. And it gives a bunch of money. So this is how we're going to rob the bank. You can just go like this, use the emote, and you can press 1 and C at the same exact time, and you clip in. But you need to make sure that you have weapon camera lock on, and you need to use this emote called Young Blood Happier Jump. It costs like 50 Robux, I think. But trust me, it's worth the Robux. It's a really good emote. You can literally clip into the wall, which seems a bit overpowered. I'm literally robbing the bank without a key card, so I don't even need to get any alt accounts in here or anything to get a key card. So the fastest way to rob the bank, or any robbery, is to just go as soon as you get some money. And that's what we're going to be doing, because I'm not trying to get money here. I'm just trying to get a hyperchrome. This is the best way to get a hyperchrome. You just collect a little bit of money, so then you can go as fast as possible. Oh my gosh, we were super close to the hyperchrome. I do have a pretty high chance of getting a hyperchrome from bank because I've been robbing it a lot. Next is the J store. First we can get in by doing this. But before we do anything, we need to go all the way up to the top of the J store. Because there's a gem level where you can pick up gems. You can literally infinitely rob this. But it requires an alt account to do, because you need someone to stay inside the J store. So we're not going to be doing that strategy. We're just going to grab $500 and we're going to go. Because the Manta is literally one of the best cars in the entire game. I'm surprised it's only worth 1.5 million. It should be worth a lot more than that. It should be worth like a Torpedo at this point. It's just insanely good. We have a very low chance of getting a hyperchrome, so of course we didn't. Next up is the power plant. So we can just go to the power plant. The Manta is really good for power plant runs because it's insane acceleration and it's great handling, and it has pretty good top speed too. We can just quickly rob every single robbery. The only robbery we can't really rob is the cargo plane. Because the cargo plane opens when the power plant opens. The cargo plane takes off like as soon as I get back to the base and return the power plant money. So we're not going to be robbing the cargo plane because it's just not a great robbery overall. And besides, we have a 35% chance to get a hyperchrome from the power plant. Next is the train. This one gives the hyper yellow chrome. Probably one of the worst looking hyper chromes in the entire game, and the least valuable. And it's barely worth anything. That's why it's not really worth it to try to get it. Never trade for a hyper yellow chrome. Unless it's like a level 5. Because it's worth like nothing. The level 3 version is worth 2.5 million. So it's not worth it to try and get one of those. Hyper yellow is one of the least valuable hyper chromes in the entire game. So to rob the train, we can just go in the back here. We can just collect all the money because it doesn't even take long. So it doesn't matter. And then we gotta spawn a Manta again. And we can go straight back to the criminal base and return our money. There's a 17% chance to get it. And we got 3,000 cash instead. I mean, that's pretty good, but I would rather a hyperchrome. Oh yeah, and we can claim our house here. Because I did invest in a house, and it's pretty overpowered. Especially for public servers. You've got turrets and everything. You can just grab those. It's pretty nice. Even got an entire. I even got an entire room, an entire kitchen. It's overall just a nice place to hang out and wait for robberies to open. And it's especially really good in a public server. So let's go put some guns in the slots. You can just go ahead and grab these guns. And then we can go back to the gun shop and get some grenades. And then we're good. So next is the casino. The casino bank route. So first I would start with bank because you don't have to go back to the criminal base to return it. But the casino, you do have to return it and it takes longer. So if it's a really hard bank, like one where the ladies you can't get past them, then I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not gonna rob it. Because I don't need to die. I'm just gonna waste a bunch of time. This one's pretty easy, you just gotta be patient. Oh wait, it's this one. This one's really hard. You just gotta stand still like this. You just gotta stand sideways. I need a donut. Alright, we need to leave. Once again, spawn a Manta. And we did not get the hyperchrome. Actually, it's probably one of the hardest robberies in the entire game. I barely ever rob it, so we're gonna see how this goes. It's probably not gonna go very well. I'm probably gonna die instantly, but it's worth a shot. And the rewards are amazing, and it's a ×2 chance for a hyperchrome. Now, as soon as it starts, you can't start shooting in. So for the RPG, you can just spam it on the NPCs instead of the boss, because spamming on the NPCs is better. That way you don't have the NPCs to deal with, and you can just deal with him. So you need to be very careful. This is one of the hardest robberies in the entire game. You need to hit only headshots as well. Alright, so now we can just pull out the RPG. And we can just spam it. Or not. That's probably one of the hardest robberies in the game. Now I just gotta go to the elevator, go to security. And you just gotta not get hit by anything with the police. Now you can just press all these computers, and once you see one that looks like this, and it says disable vault security, just wanna hold that down until it turns green. And then you can go to the vault and you can actually rob this thing. Cut again. Alright, and as you can see, we turned in our money. We have a 16% chance, or it's not a 7, I'm not even sure. This game's font is weird. There's an airdrop. So whenever there's no robberies open, besides the oil rig in the mansion, or ones that I don't want to rob, we can just go to the airdrops. So you want to go out of full screen. You want to hold the top bar. You want to hold down E, and then hold the top bar of the screen with right click. So you can only do this on PC. So you just want to right click the top of the screen and hold down E at the same exact time. So that was just an easy airdrop. That's probably one of the easiest ways to rob that. Because the airdrop is the hardest robbery in the game. The cargo ship and the train. So first I want to start with the cargo ship. If you're wondering how I'm going to rob the cargo ship without having a plane or a helicopter, well, it's very simple actually. We can just use a little bit of glitches. So just drive up to here. We can go right here. And if you get out of your vehicle and press E and jump at the same exact time, you can kind of boost your car up. And you have to get out at the perfect time. Alright, so now once you're up here, you're probably wondering how to get up here. Well, it's really simple actually. So you can literally just jump up there, or you can use this if you can't make it. You can use the soda can, that's why it's really good. So you want to hijack the helicopter, and then go up, and then just go to the cargo ship. So the way to rob the cargo ship, just pull on your rope, and then you just want to grab one of the cargos. You can rob this actually 2 times. Pretty sure that cargo ship doesn't have a hyperchrome, but we're gonna go ahead and see. Yeah, it does not have a hyperchrome, but it still gives a bunch of money, and it's still worth it because there's nothing else to rob except for train. Because we can't rob the tomb. We don't have 2 other people in the server. We did miss the train, but that's alright. Yep, the train is now gone. It's fine though, because we still got a bunch of money from the cargo ship. And boom, just drop it in like that, and you get 3,000, and you get a bonus roll. So we got an extra 1,000. So now we just have to wait until the next one opens. This next set of robberies is probably going to be over here. Yep, it just opened. Boom, just like that. Got a free robbery. And we got nothing, of course. Alright, let's just hop into the Manta. Manta is by far one of the best vehicles in the entire game for grinding. It's just so overpowered. We're close to a hyperchrome. Okay, so if you didn't know, you can just go in this middle right here, and you shouldn't get hit. It's pretty easy. And I'm about to die though. But I'm not very patient, so we're just gonna go. Well, this is close. And we're just anti-cheating all over the place. That's so annoying. We're just anti-cheating so much, so we can't even do anything about it. We just died. Alright, now we can disable the vault security. So you actually have a limited amount of time. You only have 3 minutes. And then we can just hop back in our car. So once again, you can just go ahead and crouch, hold E, wait for like 2 seconds, and then you can hold the top bar with right click. Alright, so we just opened it. It was pretty bad though. We got like nothing. But that's why you always look for it, because we just got an extra 5,000. So remember, just before you leave the game, just look for an airdrop. Because they can give you up to 12,000 more cash, which is amazing, and it can benefit you a lot. So maybe next time, we're going to be able to get a better hyperchrome. And we're going to buy them, and maybe we'll be able to grind a little bit more for the big apartments. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned a few new things in this video. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.